We're gonna zipline, and then we're gonna ride a roller coaster.
We're riding the chairlift up the mountain for Anakesta.
It's kind of like a really slow roller coaster.
Sophie's been looking forward to the chairlift, I think, more than anything else. Is that right, Sophie? Hey guys, I don't want to interrupt here, but I believe there's been a Sasquatch sighting. Bigfoot sighting. Does anybody else see Bigfoot?
Yeah. But why is he always in that pose? He's always like this.
I think he does that for the tourists. What do you think?
He goes,
No.
I don't think he's real.
Steps up 4 or 5 stories, then you're on a platform. There's signage showing you what mountain peaks you're looking at and what's in each direction. Killing some time waiting for Mommy and Chloe to have their adventure on the zip line. The maximum weight for a person is 270 pounds. The minimum weight is 70 pounds. We weighed in and Sophie was 63 pounds. This was Carrie's adventure that she was excited about, so we were going to let Carrie and Chloe go to the adventure and enjoying some Squincher Squeeze. Squeeze has a W in it. I'm not feeling like it's brand name. Might be a knockoff. That's not how you spell squeeze. Are they good? Mm-hmm. You may not know this about me. I'm a cheapskate. But at $1.50 a pop, that's way cheaper than everything else in the park. We've done round 2. I think I've gotten orange twice. You got what flavor?
Mixed berry, the first time.
First time was mixed berry, second time lemon lime. Man, it's refreshing. Chloe, how you feeling?
I'm nervous, but I'm excited.
And I'm out the door, living the high life I've been waiting for. Got no home, ain't got no name, changing my view again and again. Living the moment till I die, and I'm gonna chase it, and I'm gonna chase it. I know we can't ignore it, no matter how hard we try. And I'm gonna chase it, and I'm gonna chase it. I know we can't ignore it, no matter how hard we try. Fire in the veins, I fight to gain, breaking all the rules to keep me sane.
What do you think of that view?
It's beautiful.
Oh, thank you. I knew I looked good.
And I'm gonna chase it, and I'm gonna chase it.
was fun.
Would you do this again?
Yeah.
You would?
I want to do it again, like, now.
Oh, now? Yeah, now. Maybe we'll get a drink first.
Sophie and I are out entertaining ourselves while Chloe and Mommy do their zip line. They have to come back up the chairs the same way we're going down. And I said, Sophie, how cool would it be if we pass Mommy and Chloe as we go down and they're coming up? What happened, Sophie?
A few minutes later, we passed Mommy and Chloe while we're going down and they're coming up.
And we looked and there they were.
We got to rappel down the side instead of using the stairs.
That's awesome. But because I don't know how to operate the camera, we have no footage of them coming up. I can't tell you how many times one of my daughters has walked up behind me and gone, Dad, you're not recording. One day I'll learn, one day. If you look at the video from Mommy and Chloe's point of view, you'll actually see me just holding my camera and pointing it towards Carrie and Chloe. No recording. Sophie told me to push the button to record this time, so I didn't miss that. When you've got to get up to the top of the mountain or get back down, this chairlift, or as Sophie says,
The high chair.
is not your only option. You've also got gondolas and what?
Jeep trucks.
Are they big or small?
Big?
Very large vehicles that you pile into and they haul you up the mountain. You don't have to ride the high chair up. You can ride a gondola or the big truck thing too. On the chairlift, you can see the spots where the fires came through back in 2016. We found an activity we can do together. What are we going to do, Sophie?
Ride a roller coaster.
Chloe, how fast can you go?
Really fast.
I think you can go up to 25 miles an hour.
That's what I'm talking about.
Wait! Okay, now, from the beginning.
Hit it, boys.
Were those your daughters?
Yes.
Excellent.
Will they be there when I get back?
Maybe.
Is there an extra charge for y'all to keep them?
No, we can't keep them anymore. You have to take them home with you.
From the beginning.
Hey, Chloe! That was a pretty cool ride. You can control how fast and slow you go. We're just flying down the mountain. Once you get to the bottom, it grabs hold of you and the motor pulls you back up to the top where you started. I've been wanting to do that a long time. That was fun. It's really a pretty view going back up. And this is another spot where you can see the devastation from the fires. Back in 2016, this whole area was part of a huge forest fire. Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg, this whole area. It's neat to see the growth is starting back. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, I did.
You did? Did you go fast or slow?
Fast.
I want to do it again.
Yeah.
You gotta get to supper. It's a COVID here.
So Carrie was able to find us a restaurant at Anakesta. So we're gonna have supper here. There are really beautiful views here that we get to enjoy while we have supper. Plus, Chloe found out that kids' meals here
Are served with moon pies.
Have you had moon pie before? Have you had a moon pie before? Are you excited to find out what it is? The prices on this menu are not any more than you pay at any other restaurant. So if you're coming to Anakesta, you may want to look into eating at the restaurant here. You get the good view. You don't have to go anywhere to get lunch or supper, and it's
The name of the restaurant.
Cliff Top is where we are. And we saw this storm coming in from the other mountains. It was really neat. The storm has moved into the restaurant. They've closed all of the windows around, so it's still a pretty place. But there's water coming in the restaurant. People started scurrying like wet cats. There's wet tables over there. People have poured in from outside.
It was really, really windy. So some of the places where, like behind us, is a garage door type thing.
You can see the lightning.
So the water's like coming in, and we're sitting here. I'm like this with my burger, getting rained on.
Poor Chloe has vacated her seat. She's come to seek shelter on our side. Sophie, though, nothing affects Sophie. Sophie's gonna finish that supper, by golly. Dessert is served next door. So, of course, that means dessert's out. We'll look into that later. Not for Chloe, though. Chloe said, oh, good, can we go over there? Sophie's still going. Everything, even dinner, is an adventure with the McGuires. We're trying to get out of the park now because the rains have continued coming, and there have been lightning strikes, and it's just, it's dangerous to be out. They've told us to take cover.
So I think that as we start to get going, it's just gonna rain harder.
Storm update. Lightning was coming, rain settled in again, and we took shelter. The adventure continues. We're not gonna not have a good time just because our lives are in danger.
Yeah. Dad.
We're making another attempt at exiting the park. The thunder is still coming this way. There's lightning strikes nearby, but the rain has stopped momentarily. It's just safer to stand in line now than it was before. We may have to take shelter again, but we're gonna give it a go. They're doing a good job keeping us safe and keeping us informed. We're just in a line, waiting our turn. They're running trucks and vans and everything they've got. It's not the most ideal of situations. We're not gonna let a little life-threatening situation ruin our plan.
We've been waiting for a little while now to ride transportation down the mountain because of the storm. We might be getting on this next one.
So we made it to the front of the line. They're counting to make sure they don't put too many people on the truck, and they stopped us. Because this is how we do things. It's always an adventure. We've made it back to the RV.
Yay!
That was quite an adventure. That is not the plan we went in with, but that's thunder.
We might should put the awning in tonight.
Yeah, we hear the storms here. The RV is rattling.
I'm scared now.
We didn't even realize there was a storm coming today. We shopped and we played and we said silly things and we had a good time. They were prepared. They had these trash bags with hoods printed with Anakesta on them.
The fancy word for trash bags with hoods on them is ponchos.
That's what y'all call them?
Ziplining was awesome. Really, was it?
Here's a tip. If you know your child is underweight for ziplining, you have a couple of options. One, go ahead and set up plan A and plan B. If you're not able to go, here's what's going to happen instead. Option 2, go stop by the bank and pick up a few rolls of quarters, put them in your kids' pockets, and then maybe you won't have what we had.
If you do have a younger child who's not heavy enough to do it by themselves, you can find one that allows you to go tandem with an adult.
There's more storm coming in, so we're actually about to go and get things hunkered down. We're going to get our showers and we're going to see if we can't make it through this storm without blowing away.
We'll be all right.
We will. When you got to get up, when you've got to get up to the top of the mountain.
Do this thing. Let's do this, Dawn.
everything has to be an adventure. Carrie found us a pretty... You don't have to yell at the restaurant. Like when you're in a music...
We're still filming, by the way. Dad's figuring out his volume control before he starts again.
You can't see all the people in the restaurant, but I got some looks.
Where's this menu?
Chloe, you got anything you want to say or add? Get your armpits down.
I was reading my instructions because I don't want to die on the zip line today.
Sophie, here's your socks.
It's the selfie show. Boom.
What are you...